In the world of Hollywood, everyone is striving to fit into multiple roles. Your favorite celebrities are constantly diversifying their fields of competence as actors and models and musicians. Recently, Harry Styles has been the center of attraction on the internet due to his recent decision to start focusing on his acting career rather than his music. Stay tuned to hear all about it. First up, is Harry Styles set to focus on acting more than his music? According to reports, the Kiwi hitmaker has shifted his attention to acting and movies. He is engaged in a variety of acting and has taken some of his acting responsibilities behind the camera. Harry Styles is the first to admit that acting is outside of his comfort zone, which is the reason he initially dabbles with it. The As It Was singer said in an interview that he appreciates the challenge of portraying many personas on TV. In the interview, he said he enjoyed challenging himself and doing new things. It's very obvious that movies must have definitely pushed him outside of his comfort zone. Harry said he is feeling at ease even though nobody seems to grasp how music works where he came from. We can all agree that it seems like Harry is playing a new character whenever he shows up in the movies. No doubt it would be nice to see him do that again. Harry Styles acknowledged that he finds acting unpleasant in an interview with Howard Stern, particularly if the character requires him to perform scenes of romance that he doesn't particularly enjoy. He said acting may be rather unsettling at times and a great deal of trust is required. If you want to offer it everything, you must have a lot of trust in it. He acknowledged the fact that most actors have to trust their director. However, he thinks this is a gift that only a few actors possess. That was incredibly useful. So, why did Harry Styles launch his acting career with Dunkirk? Thousands of loving fans waited in line on the sidewalk in front of the AMC Loew's Lincoln Square Theater in New York for a chance to see the cast. Most especially, Harry Styles played a role in Christopher Nolan's epic World War II drama Dunkirk, which recently had its US premiere. The movie, which is based on the actual 1940 attempt to rescue hundreds of thousands of British soldiers and Allied troops who had been stranded by Nazi Germany on the beaches of Dunkirk, France, marks the former One Direction singer's acting debut. After his debut movie, he was asked a few questions about how his interest in acting developed. He said he got interested in acting in school when he was younger. He also said he has always loved movies and has always appreciated them. He told them he had to get involved as soon as he heard about the movie. He acknowledged the opportunity to be an honor. Oscar-winning actor Mark Rylance plays one of the many English civilians who crossed the English Channel in their recreational or fishing boats to Dunkirk in order to save the soldiers. The actor from Bridge of Spies was honored to be a part of a film that celebrates the strength of the human spirit. Even Styles so much believes that anyone can change the world. In the instance of Dunkirk, 340,000 soldiers were saved by thousands of citizens using their pleasure boats. The dictator and society tell a deceptive story when they claim that ordinary people's actions have no impact. At last, it will only matter what you do with your life and how well you live your life. In a nutshell, Styles hoped that the movie will inspire people to act since we can all change the world. Next, is Harry Styles a feminist? According to reports, Harry Styles is an outspoken feminist. He has frequently expressed his support for feminist causes and women. Styles was frank in a Rolling Stones interview about how attractive he believed his female admirers were. He always believes our future is in the hands of young females. He also believes they keep the world going, stating they are our future presidents, moms, attorneys, and doctors. It's not just feminism in general, as Harry Styles has been known to cut queries that are derogatory against women. Styles was cornered by host Kyle Sandilands during an interview on the Australian radio station KIIS with Jackie O, and Sandilands by bringing up his playboy reputation and the myth that women fight over him. Styles instantly cut off the line of inquiry. Styles' statement, despite being succinct, demonstrates his appreciation for the females in his life and his fans. Styles' early life may have influenced his view of feminism. He has been open about growing up under the influence of women because he lived with his mother, Anne, and sister Gemma. He was a fierce advocate for gender parity. The fact that one of the most well-known musicians in the world is so open about being a feminist hopefully will inspire other guys to do the same. And now, why did Baz Luhrmann reject Harry Styles to play the role of the musical icon Elvis Presley? The part of a lifetime was passed over for Harry Styles. The famous part in Elvis's biography was played by Austin Butler, as director Baz Luhrmann disclosed in an interview. The filmmaker, who received a 12-minute standing ovation for the movie at Cannes, gave his perspective in an interview with the Fitzy and Whippa show. Luhrmann acknowledged in an interview with Page Six that Harry is a skilled actor. He continued by disclosing the actual reason the star star was passed up for the position, he said he would love to collaborate with Harry. But the main problem with Harry is that he is Harry Styles. In the meantime, Max also went into great detail about his casting procedure and revealed that he doesn't actually hold auditions for roles. Instead, he chose to offer extensive workshops. Austin stated that the actor was born to play the character while continuing to blast the horn on his Elvis Austin butler. If you're not familiar with Butler's previous works, you can find him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and The Dead Don't Die. So, why did Harry Styles turn down the role of Prince Eric in Disney's The Little Mermaid? When you are a Harry Styles fan, life isn't always a bubble bath. It seems like only yesterday when Harry Styles' casting as Prince Eric in Disney's The Little Mermaid was announced to the public. Then we learned he had rejected the part. The artist turned down the part in the future Disney movie for the following reason. Harry claimed that there were a few issues that they couldn't resolve. He also mentioned that the production timeline for the movie conflicted with his future intentions for his music. He knew the movie was going to be wonderful, but they shot for so long and he wanted to tour. It just didn't quite line up. Prince Eric is still being sought after in the interim. The actor Jonah Howard King is popularly known for his role in World on Fire, and Cameron Cuff, also known for his role in Krypton, had both auditioned for the part, according to an article from last month. The part hasn't been cast officially yet though. Styles may have eliminated himself from consideration to portray Prince Eric, but the former member of One Direction has expressed interest in taking on the role of the next James Bond. Styles recently made a comeback with a brand new song titled Lights Up, which is accompanied by a melancholy music video. And finally, why does Harry Styles wear so many rings? There are several answers to this straightforward question. Let's investigate. Some of Styles' jewelry selection have sentimental importance, so it's not just about aesthetics and fashion. To honor his love of nature, Harry Styles wears a single ring that features a square bird picture. Additionally, he frequently wears rings with his initials on them. Copies of these rings are easily found in Etsy shops. Harry Styles often rocks Gucci, thus he wears rings to symbolize his favorite fashion houses. Harry Styles has modeled for Gucci, therefore some people assume that he represents the company. Styles is seldom ever seen without at least one of his Gucci pieces on his finger among his many rings. Harry Styles and Miley Cyrus, another music sensation, both wear identical Gucci rings. Harry Styles is extremely progressive when it comes to style, and this cannot be emphasized enough. He frequently appears sporting skirts and blouses, and in 2020, he wore the garment that went viral online. Harry Styles' style of dressing serves as a reminder that jewelry and clothing are gender neutral. Last but not least, Harry Styles owes no one an explanation for why he wears rings or anything else at all. Harry Styles indeed chose to be a part of the fashion industry, and as a result, people will examine his clothing choices more than those of other celebrities. If Harry Styles so desired, he could dress up, wear jewelry, or simply stroll around in a hoodie and pajamas. That's it, guys. You have made it to the end of this video. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. To access other videos like this, tap the bell icon to turn on post notifications. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.